entering into math lesson 17.7. Write zeros in the dividend. I can find a quotient by writing a zero in the dividend. Step it out. Number 1, Charlie weighs 4 cantaloupe melons. They each weigh the same amount. How much does each cantaloupe weigh? Write a division expression to model the situation. So what is our total, guys? 176 and 6 would be our dividend, right? Divided by, what's our divisor? 4. Okay, so they want us to estimate that. What is a multiple of 4 that gets us close to 17? 16 or 16 is the low, 20 is the high. Which one would be closer, the 16 or the 20? Okay, so we're going to say 160 though, right? Divided by 4 equals, how many times does 4 go into 16? 4 times, right? Then you add a 0. So 40. Okay. Now they want us to go ahead and work out the problem. They went ahead and put it in the house for us, put the dividend in there, and then they went ahead and put the divisor in there for us. And then they say, write the decimal point in the quotient. So basically, do we have a decimal in the divisor? No. So we can just go ahead and bring the decimal straight up, right? Okay. So as long as we have a whole number in the divisor, we're good to go, right? Okay. All right, then divide the tens, the 1 and the 10. So we're going to keep going, right? So 4 into 1? Nope. 4 into 17? We said 4 times minus 16. Leaves us 1. Bring down the 6. 4 into 16? 4 times minus 16. Nothing left over. Bring down the 6. 4 into 6? 1 time. Now, do you guys see how I'm keeping everything in line? Okay, because yesterday, some of you guys were struggling a little bit with your decimal where it went. You had the right number, but you had the decimal in the wrong spot, and it was because you were working stuff out, but you were not keeping your columns straight. So, you can't do that. There's grid paper over there that you could use to keep everything straight. Okay, that would help you keep your columns straight. All right, so we said 1 times 4 is 4. So 6 minus 4 is 2. Now, we know when we have decimals, we can't just write 44.1 remainder 4, right? Doesn't work that way. But we can add a what? A 0, because it's just holding a spot, but it's at the end, right? Okay, we can add a 0 to the end after the decimal, just to get a couple more places to work out to, right? So they added the 0 already for us. We're going to bring the 0 down. So 4 into 20 is 5 times. 5 times 4 is 20, and we have nothing left over. So are we good to go? Yep. So each cantaloupe weighs 44 and 1/1500 of a ounce or ounces. Check it out. There's 70 ounces of almonds. Each bag can hold 31 and 2/10 ounces. How many bags of almonds does Kelly buy? So we have 78 ounces, 31 and 2/10 of an ounce. And how many bags of almonds does Kelly buy? So write a division problem. What is our total that we need to get? 78. And then we're dividing that by what? 31 and 2/10. Okay. Rewrite the division so that the divisor is a whole number. Explain how you can do it. So once again, can we divide by a decimal? No. So we're going to need to move that decimal over one place to the right, which means we're doing what to it? Multiplying it by 10. So what I do to the divisor, I have to do to the dividend, right? So basically, this would now become 780 because we multiplied it by 10, right, guys? Divided by 312. Because what I did to one, I have to do to the other. Okay, so use long division to find it. So 780 is going to go in our house because it's our dividend. 312 will go as our divisor. So it'll go on the outside. Okay, so can I take 312 into 7? 72? 780. 2 times, you guys think? Okay, let's try it. So we could do that, just 312 plus 312 gives us what? 624. Oh, guys, hold on. You need to line this up. So is this a good reason or a good example of keeping everything in line? They have that there, but should I have filled it completely up? No. Okay, so we said 624, right? Okay, this becomes a 10, this becomes a 7, so we're left with 156, right? Is that correct? Okay, now, once again, like I said, since I moved that over, I have to keep this 2 above the 0. What should I have done before I started though? I should have put a decimal right here saying that that was it, right? Especially since we're talking about adding zeros, right? Okay, and I need to bring my decimal straight up here. Okay, so now I have 156 left. Is that going to work? No. So I need to add a what? A 0 up here, and then I'm going to bring it down. Okay, how many times do you guys think 312 goes into 156? 5. Okay, let's try it. So I'm going to put a 5. And then if my 5 doesn't work, can I always go back and erase it? And can I start from that point again? Yes. Okay, so 5 times 2 is 10. Carry the 1. 5 times 1 is, plus 1 is, 5 times 3 is, anything left over? Nope. So how many bags of almonds does Kelly buy? 2.5 bags. But technically, are they going to give her 2.5 bags? No. So she would technically have to buy 3 in order to cover it all. But we're going to just put 2.5 because that's what they asked for. So, all right, check understanding. Number 1, a wood plank measures 92 4/10 inches long. It is cut into 5 equal pieces. How long is each piece? So we have the 92 4/10, 5 equal pieces. How long is each piece? So number 1. Okay, what is my total or my whole? 92 4/10. Is that my dividend? Yes. Yep, 92 4/10 divided by 5. Okay, do I already have a whole number that I'm dividing by? Yes, so my decimal goes straight up. 5 into 9, minus 5, 4, bring down the 2, 5 into 42, 8 times, minus 40, 2, bring down the 4, 5 into 24, 4 times, minus 20, and I still have 4 left over. What can I add to the end? A 0. Bring it straight down. 5 into 40, 8 times, minus 40. Anything left over? No. Now, did you guys see how I kept everything in line? Okay, that helps me, and then it also had me on my decimal in the right spot. So my answer is 18 4/8 inches. Okay, number 2. So what goes in my dividend or in my house? Divided by 5/10, right? Okay, remember, if you're using your paper, draw some lines so you keep everything together. If you need to, you can get extra paper to have extra room, right? And like I said, if you need help keeping things in order, there's paper, right? Okay, keep your place value straight. Okay, I have a decimal, so I need to do what? Move it to the right, take it times 10, right? So 1 place to the right. Is it at the end of the 8? No, it's between the 7 and the 8, right? Okay, and go straight up with it then. All right, 5 into 2. Nope, 5 into 27. 5 times minus 25. 2, bring down the 7. 5 into 27. 5 times minus 25. 2 left over, bring down my 8. 5 into 28. 5 times minus 25. 28 minus 25. 3. Okay, can I just leave that there? No, so I need to add a 0 and bring it straight down. So 5 into 30 minus 30. Anything left over? No. So my answer is okay, number 3. So what goes in my house is my dividend divided by, that's my divisor. Okay, can I just go ahead and start and bring my decimal straight up? No, because I have a decimal in the divisor spot, right? Okay, so how many places do I need to move it over? 2, so I need to take it times 100, right? So 1, 2, and if I did that here, I have to do that here, 1, 2, and bring my decimal straight up. What do I do to hold that spot? Add zeros, right? Okay. If I did that, should you be doing that?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, should you already have your decimal straight up?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, so 375, does it go into 3? 31? 318? 3,180. Okay, 8. Let's try 8. So 8 times 5 is, put the 4, mentally, or put the 0, mentally carry the 4. 8 times 7 is, plus 4 is 0, mentally carry the 6. 8 times 3 is, plus 6 is 30. So we're left with 180. So did that work? Okay, put my 0. How many times is 375 going to 1,800? Okay, let's try 4. If 4 doesn't work, what can we do? Go to a different number, right? Okay. Okay. Now, why am I saying 4 and not 5? Because 375 is almost 400, right, guys? Okay. And 5 times 4 is 2,000. So would we be a little high? Yeah, that's why I'm saying go a little bit lower. We can always go back and go up higher, right? Okay. All right, 4 times 5 is 20. Put the 0, mentally carry the 2. 4 times 7 is 28 plus 2 is, put the 0, mentally carry the 3. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 2, or what is it? Oh, 3, sorry. 12 plus 3 is 15. So what do I have left over? Okay, now can I add a 0 and bring it down? Yes. Okay, and we already found what 3,000 was before. What was it? 8. So we know that 8 times 375 is 3,000, and we have nothing left over. So our answer is 84. Okay, number 4. What goes in our house are dividends? Divided by, okay, can I bring my decimal straight up? No, because I have a decimal in the divisor. So what do I need to multiply the divisor by? 10. So I need to move it one place to the right. So what I do to the divisor, I do to the dividend. Multiplied both by 10. So 6 into 3. Nope, 6 into 35. 5 times minus 30. 5 left over, bring down my 1. 6 into 15.